What's up guys, you're watching MyNextBest, and in this video our friends at PlusAcc have sent us this pretty cool unit. This is a battery base for Echo Dot 4th and 5th generation. So that basically means that for your yoga sessions, your exercises, or whatever you want to do, or your picnics or holidays and stuff, you can take your Echo along with you. You can now take it to the beach, to the park, do your holiday. If you're outing elsewhere outside of the country, you can just take it along with you, and your home assistant's going to be with you all along. This specific device boasts a 10,000 mAh battery, and that should give you a backup of over 12 hours. Isn't it amazing? Yes, exactly. We're absolutely amazed and excited to present to you this specific item. While discussing, we were flabbergasted by the fact that they were ready and willing to offer a whopping 20% discount using our code. You know what? MyNextBest, of course. Alright, of course, as part of this review, we're going to be quickly looking around the box and we're going to be putting it to test. E02, that's the model. This is kind of the main page. PlusAcc branding. This is the base that connects straight on to your Echo Dot. There's a back wire which connects to the mains. And you can charge this device as well. It doesn't come with a power adapter for charging, so you'd have to obviously have your own, but it's a Type-C equipped device, so that should do the job. Obviously also doesn't come with the speaker, which is obvious, but yeah, that's something mentioned over here. Other than that, this is the black model and 10,000 mAh. This is the E02-B, that's the model that we're going to be using. There's also E02-A 5,000 mAh model, which gives you roughly about 6 hours of battery backup. This one gives you 12 hours double. So here's kind of the features that have been mentioned: compact and portable design, no need to worry about carrying and stuff, retain 100% of the sound, and 6 to 12 hours of battery backup, and Type-C output, 5 volts, 1 amp. And there were some certifications, UKC, FCP, PSC, and all those recycling certifications. So there's the EC representation, so it's pretty much fully certified. There's really nothing. So this is the black model, E02-B, 10,000 mAh. And here's some of the specifications listed down on the box. So essentially compact and portable design, no need to carry cables and cords and stuff along because it's obviously wireless. Retain 100% of the sound, no interference with sound quality. Up to 6 to 12 hours of playtime with the capacity of 5,000 mAh. And for the E02-A, so basically the E02-A does about 6 hours of battery backup at medium sound, and about 12 hours with the 10,000 mAh battery, which is this specific device. 12 months of warranty out of the box, and some warnings listed down over here. At the back you've also got the UKC representation, C certification, FCC, PSE, and all the recycling certifications. So pretty much heavily certified, pretty much ready to go, ready to buy, ready to go. EC representation, UK representation, made in China. That's all you need to know about this device. So without any further ado, let's open the box and see what we have inside. Oops, there you are. Inside the box, at first you get this user guide, user manual. E02 setup is what it says, and it's a pretty big documentation. So you've got a full coverage of the setup of this cradle, so how you sort of start to use it, and it's also in various different languages as well. I'm going to try and find where English is. So this is English, the top part is English. So product introduction, DC output plug, power button. This is the DC input jack, 12 volts 1.25 amps power input as the Type-C output port. And battery capacity 1 to 25, 25 to 50, 50 to 75, 75 to 100. So different levels in terms of the capacity. The volume could obviously affect the battery consumption or usage. Product usage, you just stick your Echo Dot straight into the cradle, connect the back cable straight onto the power port of your Echo Dot, and yeah, just start to turn it on and it just starts to work. The battery base includes a USB-C charging port as well, so you can charge your phones while you're listening to music. So yeah, added advantage, isn't it? Product specifications is everything that's listed. 5 volts 1 amp, 12 1.25, 9 hours under 50% volume, 13 hours standby time about 13 hours, 6 hours under 100% volume, 12 hours at 100% volume, 50% volume 16 hours. So yeah, 12 hours is at 100% volumes, that's what it is. And then there's the warnings and things. 12 months of warranty out of the box. So here's your product right out of the box. Yeah. Wow, this looks so cool. This looks pretty cool. And here's at the back you've got the specification about the brand. It says PlusAcc battery base for DOT 4th 5th gen model E02-B. Input output 12 volts 1.25 amps. Output USB-C 5 volts 1 amps. There's a slow charging output if you wanted to charge your devices. It's going to be quite slow. Rated capacity 10,000 milliamp hours, 37 watt hours. FCCE, UK Sierra and recycling, all certifications mentioned right out there. Made in China, and here's the serial number of this specific device. Right, so correct way to install. Mount the clips tightly to the DOT 4 for secure fit. DOT 4, okay, it's the 4th gen for secure fit. So I'm going to take these out. It says press over here. Okay, so you put your Echo Dot right on there. So get this out first. So your Echo Dot lives in there, and you press, so it just sort of sticks on there. There's no magnet here. It's just this cradle, this frame that supports the handle your Echo Dot, and then you bring this cable into the picture, connect it, and you're ready to go. So at the back you get the input port, input for charging, and output Type-C. Okay, so there's no Type-C charging available right out of the box. It does require the adapter, which is the adapter for your Echo Dot. So you need to take the adapter along. It just makes sense, isn't it? So if you're traveling with your Echo Dot, you probably need essentially the mains connector. Once that's there are actually other adapters available in the market, but rather recommend to get the adapter. So connect that very adapter right here. Once it's connected, just put this one in at the back of your Echo Dot and it should turn on. And there's the power button over here as well. I'm going to just press and hold, so you get these blue lights, 4 LED lights. So 100%, 75, 50, 25%. Press and hold, it would turn off. So yeah, that's all nice and simple. So that's your PlusAcc battery base for your Echo Dot 4th and 5th gen devices. There's loads of other such devices available on the PlusAcc website, and like I've previously mentioned, there's flat 20% discount using the code MyNextBest. So let's put this to action and see how it works. Alright, so to give you a well-rounded view of how this is going to work, we've got a few devices. First one's the usual Echo Dot 4th gen. That's going to sit in here, and that should sort of power on and should kind of work. This is one, and we've also got this kids version to give you a well-rounded perspective of how this could work for kids perhaps. So that's the second one, and we also got this Echo Pop that it should support, but it's probably not going to be fitting on to this cradle because the cradle for the Echo Pop is different. But just to give you an overview, kind of a view of how this would work, because obviously it uses the same port. So yeah, let's get started. So this is the Echo Dot 4th gen, and that should go straight in because obviously we want it to be landing at the back, so it fits the back part. I guess that's how it is. Doesn't do much else. So it's not fit, like it's a fit, but it's not locked into place because obviously there's no way to lock it. But I'm gonna just connect it to the power port. It's here. This one here, power port, is now connected. And now as I'm going to turn it on, hopefully it should start. It's turned on, and yeah, it's turning on. Let's get it to go through its full boot, and we will try this one after that. So yeah, full 100% battery, didn't need to charge. But if you want to charge, then you can definitely use the Echo power adapter, which is this one here. So use that, connect it to this port, and that should kind of work. This is the one that goes in at the back of this device. If you'd see, this connects at the back. You can then turn it on, so this cradle gets charged. And obviously it doesn't need this charger at this stage because it's drawing power from this cradle, which has about 10,000 milliamp hours battery. and look at that, looks pretty cool, ready to go. But I've just noticed one of its LEDs gone, so that means it's about 75% charged. So it still seems to be like still in its state of limbo to just turn on, I suppose. Maybe it's not finding any internet connection at this stage because it was in another room and I've got it from there, and probably it's just looking for internet connection. So you need to obviously get your internet connection, you need your phone, hotspot it, and then connect it using the app. So that's how it's going to work. So yeah, everything else works fine. I'm going to just take it out and swap it with this other one. This is the other one that I'm going to use. So this is the other one. It's again the 4th gen Echo Kids, for kids and families who want to take the Home Assistant along. This is the one for you. This one up, connected to the port at the back. Yep, look at that. Doesn't go anywhere. But yeah, if you turn it around, upside down, even then it doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, if you pull it out, it's gonna go. But this cradle doesn't let it fall. Pretty cool. I'm just sort of gently giving it a little bit of a wobble. Nope, nothing happens. Seems to be well intact, although there's no way to lock it into place. This cradle's just fine to let it work. The battery's doing its job, turning it on, and now it seems to be powered on. Alexa. Yep, oh, that listens. Are you connected to the internet? Are you connected to the internet? No, that's fine. Alexa, what's the temperature right now? Alexa, tell me my news briefing. Okay, because it's obviously kids, so maybe. Right. Yeah, so this is kids. It's not been configured to have like all those preferences and briefing and all those news sources and things. So yeah, it does work, of course, as you can tell. 75% charged, didn't lose a lot. We've not charged this cradle at all since unboxing, so that means maybe it's already like 75%, 80%. So all seems to be fine, and the cradle's holding up really well. Doesn't drop this the Echo Dot Kids. Oops. And speaking of which, it does. But yeah, so it does seem to work fine. Obviously, it's going to be stood up on the table in most cases, so it should be okay. And now, interestingly, we've got this Echo Pop, which we wanted to see if this cradle can support, if someone had an Echo Pop, because it does seem to have a similar structure in terms of the base. Curious rather than anything else. Yeah, I can clearly see that it does obviously sit within the cradle, but the back port is basically gone. So let's give it a try and see if it works. It does seem to be connected. Yeah, let's see if it turns on. Yeah, it does. Of course, it does turn on. So yeah, it could be one of those if you wanted to just, you know, reuse that for Echo Pop, of course, with the fact that it's going to fall off. But if you wanted to just keep it onto the table, then it's fine. It will do its job, as long as, of course, you're keeping this intact in a vertical upright position. So yeah, it's now turned on. Alright, so okay, American accent. So that means, of course, it's not connected to the internet, and it's probably not able to find the internet settings on the app. Maybe it's not allowed. The other one was. So strange enough, whatever. It just seems to work. What we wanted to demonstrate was this cradle could be useful if you have the Echo Pop and Echo Dot. So it can be interchangeable, although it's not meant for Echo Pop. There's a specific cradle, and that's sold by PlusAcc separately for Echo, Echo Dot, Echo Pop. They have loads of these models available. So if you're interested, go to the website, check this out, check other models available. And as I mentioned previously, you get flat 20% off using the code MyNextBest. So that should give you a pretty big discount right before you purchase. And yeah, a little bit of discount goes a long way in savings. PlusAcc, that's the model. Hopefully our discount is going to help you save some more. If you've got any questions, queries, concerns, anything at all, please feel free to reach out. Like this video, share it, and subscribe to MyNextBest. And as always guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next one. Take care. Cheers. Bye.